towers changed their names. We had the night. The avenue was wet with rain, taxi lights and window flames. Your leather jacket, cherry mouth, my shaking hand, not knowing how. We walked past stores already closed, past subway steam and dark and gold. The city sounded young back then, like it might never end. When the avenue was ours, we were brighter than the bars, brighter than the signs above, running on a reckless kind of love. When the avenue was ours, we could outrun broken hearts. Now the street still knows our names, even if the years have changed. You bought me coffee, black and sweet. We stood beneath the simmer heat. You laughed and all the midnight air turned holy just because you were there. I thought the world would always stay in blue neon and borrowed haze, but youth is quick and mercy small, and time outdrives us all. Still some nights I swear I hear your footsteps coming near. There's a new sign where our corner stood, a coat of gloss on the neighborhood. But if I close my eyes just right, you're turning toward me in the light. Your perfume rain, the traffic hum, the ache of all we would become. All of it lives under my skin, like it never left, like it never dimmed. When the avenue was ours, we were brighter than the bars, brighter than the signs above, running on a reckless kind of love. When the avenue was ours, we could outrun broken hearts. Now the street still knows our names, even if the years have changed. No one tells you when the golden years are gold. No one warns you memory never does what it's told. No one says the smallest nights become the ones you spend forever trying to touch. When the avenue was ours, I still see us in the glass every time the headlights pass. When the avenue was ours, and for one red light the whole city turns back. Blue neon signs are bleeding through the pouring glass, painting every tear I try so hard to pass. Your name is glowing where the letters used to burn. Now it's just a color that I never learned. Turn it off, but the light still finds me. Blue neon heartache glowing in my veins. lighting up the rain. The city pulses like a heart that won't forget. Every corner holds the promise that we never kept. I drive these streets like they're the only home I've known, chasing lights that feel exactly like your own. Turn it off, but the light still finds me. Blue neon heartache glowing in my veins. Every sign reminds me of the love we gave away. I can't escape the color of the pain. Blue neon heartache lighting up the rain. If the neon died and left me in the dark, I'd still see your color glowing in my heart. Blue neon heartache, burn me one last time. Let the color hold what's left of you and I. You're the only light this midnight ever claimed. Blue neon heartache, forever in my name. We had a hard one yesterday. Voices raised, the wound exposed. And then you said you needed time, and I went quiet to my clothes. But this time something different happened than every other time before. You didn't disappear into the bedroom and lock the conversation behind the door. You came back 2 hours later with your face still soft, not stone. You said I needed to think. I didn't go away to leave you alone. And the relief that hit my chest was bigger than the fight we'd had, 'cause nobody had ever come back to me without making me sad. You don't punish me with silence, you just take the space you need. You don't punish me with silence or let the quiet bleed into something I have to earn back with apology or grace. You don't punish me with silence, you always tell me where you are. You always show your face. I learned from people who would freeze me out for days, sometimes for weeks, who would teach me where I stood by deciding I shouldn't speak. And I came into our love expecting that the silence was a weapon. You taught me silence can be sacred when it's made of breath, not lessons. You don't punish me with silence, you just take the space you need. You don't punish me with silence or let the quiet bleed into something I have to earn back with apology or grace. You don't punish me with silence, you always tell me where you are. You always show your punishment. It's just thinking time, that's all. And every time you come back open, I trust the space a little more, a little more, a little more. You don't punish me with silence. You don't make me chase the air. You don't punish me with silence. You always come back where I can find you, where you let me. You always do the work. You don't punish me with silence. And that's the safest love I've found, the safest love on earth. You don't punish me with silence. You take your time, and then you come back, and I love you for that. I love you so much for that. I used to spend my evenings combing through what you had said, looking for the hidden meaning, the signal underneath. Was that distance in your tone? Or was I overthinking it? But I haven't done that with you since some morning, I don't know quite when. I just don't wonder anymore if you love me or you don't. The answer's always there, like a stone, like a coast. You don't make me chase the proof. You don't keep me guessing. You just love me steadily, and I just know without messing with my own head about it. I never have to wonder, and that's the rarest piece. I never have to wonder. And the noise that used to keep me up at night just stopped without me even noticing. I never have to wonder. And it took me time to trust this calm I didn't know existed. There are still hard moments, there are still days that bend, but underneath the surface, the bedrock doesn't end. I never wonder if we're over, I never wonder if you're slipping, because the way you love me is the kind that doesn't keep me tripping over half-said things. I never have to wonder, and that's the rarest piece. I never have to wonder. And the noise that used to keep me up at night just stopped without me even noticing. I never have to wonder. And it took me time to trust this calm I didn't know existed. You taught me what consistency tastes like. You taught me what steady is. You don't withhold to make me beg. You don't disappear to give me hits of relief when you return. You just love me through the small days and the strange ones and the in-betweens and through and through. I never have to wonder, and so my mind has space. I never have to wonder, and I can finally face the other things in life that used to take a backseat to my anxious checking on us. Oh, I never have to wonder, and life just got more complete. I never have to wonder, and you don't either. I love you, I'm loving you. You don't have to ask, you can feel it. You can feel it the same way I can. I sat alone for an hour today, waiting for the feeling to come, the familiar one I used to greet like a roommate, like an old known song. But it didn't show up the way it used to. It showed up fainter, smaller, weak, like an echo of the loneliness I used to keep. For 30 years it lived inside me, my constant, my gravity. And now it's like a language I once spoke fluently, but the words won't come the same. The grammar's gone uncertain. You painted over the wall in me, where I used to hang the curtain. I forgot how to be lonely, and I didn't notice when it left. I forgot how to be lonely. You quietly took it from my chest, replaced it with something steady, something I can carry into rooms. I forgot how to be lonely, and there's nothing here for me to mourn. Not really, not anymore. Sometimes I miss it briefly, like an old friend gone abroad. Not to call, just to acknowledge we grew apart, neither of us flawed. She was the version of me alone. She kept me company for years, but you walked into the apartment and gently moved her out of here. I forgot how to be lonely, and I didn't notice when it left. I forgot how to be lonely. You quietly took it from my chest, replaced it with something steadier, something I can carry into rooms. I forgot how to be lonely, and there's nothing here for me to mourn. Not really, not anymore. The strangest thing build something so steady next to it that the wound becomes a different shape, smaller, quieter, almost decorative. You don't erase the hollow places, you just let me have the rooms where you've been. And the hollow takes up less and less. I forgot how to be lonely, and it's the strangest piece. I forgot how to be lonely, and the world feels less like a beast that used to follow me through cities and whisper that I'd always be alone. I forgot how to be lonely because I'm finally home. Ooh, finally home. I forgot how to be lonely. That's not nothing, that's everything. That's the proof. I was crying about something old, something you weren't part of it all. Some people would have shifted then, made it about them, made it small, or asked what they could fix, or talked about how it hurt them too. You just sat there in the dark, not pulling the moment over to you. You didn't say I know how you feel, you didn't share a parallel pain, you didn't sigh dramatically like watching me was a strain. You just held the space around me like a room you weren't redecorating, a place I could be ugly in without you needing it to be your thing. You don't make my pain about you, and I never knew how rare that is. You don't make my pain about you, you just stay there in it with this quiet kind of company that doesn't ask for credit or for praise. You don't make my pain about you, and that's the deepest grace. It's such a small thing not to do, but most people can't resist making your tears their performance, or your grief their personal twist, with saintliness or sympathy or their own buried sad. You don't do that, you just sit in whatever room I had. You don't make my pain about you, and I never knew how rare that is. You don't make my pain about you, you just stay there in it with this quiet kind of company that doesn't ask for credit or for praise. You don't make my pain about you, and that's the deepest grace. This takes a kind of self that isn't hungry for the spotlight, a self that's whole enough to not need the bar. with me, beside me, present. You don't make my pain about you, and so I trust you with more. You don't make my pain about you, and every time I open the door, I know you won't make me explain or comfort you for what I share. You don't make my pain about you, and that's the love I'd always feared was made up. But there it is, right there. Staying in my room and not turning the light to your face. Thank you for that. Always. Always. Vacancy humming in the rain. Roommate lit up your name. Curtains blue and parking lot alight, falling soft across your white shirt. No forever talk, no grand design, just wet car keys and cheap red wine. And the television flicker low, like another life we didn't know. You move closer, the whole room changed. Even the silence took your shape. Blue motel halo round your hair and round your skin. Blue motel halo pulling all my old ghosts in. Blue motel halo make the night feel kind and slow. For one borrowed hour, I had somewhere warm to go. Ice machine crying through the wall, headlights passing, shadows tall. You laughed once and the whole cheap room turned holy in the midnight gloom. I had been all leaving, all defense, all half truth and consequence. Then your hand slipped into mine, and mercy looked a lot like neon. Maybe love is not a vow. Maybe love is motel blue. A little lost, a little late. It's still the truest thing you knew. No, why wedding? No polished line, just your breath and the buzz of the sign. Blue motel halo still circles in my mind. Blue motel halo like the softest warning sign. Blue motel halo, if the years wash everything below, be sleeping, but you turned to face the dark and said, tell me something real, something hidden, something hard. So I gave you one I buried underneath a decade's weight. And when I finished, you were quiet. Then you said thank you, and the silence wasn't strange. Tell me something nobody knows about you, the thing you hide behind your laugh. Tell me something nobody knows about you. I want the chapter, not the half. I'm not here for the version everyone gets. I want the draft before the edit. Tell me something nobody knows about you, and I'll give you mine in return. You told me something soft about the way you felt at 10. The fear you never shook, a dream you packed away, and then you stopped and said, I've never said that out loud before. And I held it like a newborn, something fragile at its core. Tell me something nobody knows about you, the thing behind the thing you say. Tell me something nobody knows about you, the part that never sees the day. I'm not collecting secrets, I'm not keeping any score. Tell me something nobody knows about you, so I can love you more. This is how you fall in love, not in the daylight with the show, but in the dark at 2:30. When someone says I'll go first, it means it, and the other one says okay, and the walls come down, one whisper at a time. Tell me something nobody knows about you, and I'll carry it with care. Tell me something nobody knows about you. I want every layer that's there, not to fix you, not to judge you, just to know your past, your name. Tell me something nobody knows about you, and nothing between us will ever be the same, in the most beautiful way. Your turn. Tell me something. I'm listening. I'll always be listening. Taxi to the morning still runs through me now. Every time the sky goes pale, I see your face somehow. Taxi to the morning, you're almost late, and I have never really let that ride fade away. The meter stopped, my heart kept going. You always pour my water first before you pour your own. You fix my collar without asking, like it's something that you've always known. We never made a rule about it, it just became the way we move. These small things we never talk about are the biggest proof. It's the small things we never talk about that hold us together every day. The small things we never talk about say more than the words we'll never say. No grand declaration, no roses at the door, just a life of tiny moments that I'm grateful for. The small things we never was all around. You turned to me, half shy, half sure, and made the dark feel less obscure. One hand on the key, one hand still holding me. Velvet driveway, where the night learned how to wait. Velvet driveway, where one kiss changed my fate. No crowd, no stars, no grand display, just your breath in that velvet driveway. Porch light painted amber lines across your cheek and over mine. I said your name, you closed your eyes like love had finally found its size. I had been all cool exits, all backward roads and careful distance. Then your mouth moved close enough to teach my fear the shape of trust. Leave the engine warm, leave the window down, leave the whole world sleeping outside this little town. What we were in that low-lit place still comes back soft every time it rains. Velvet driveway, still glowing under every storm. Velvet driveway, still the place my heart stays warm. No band, no bells, no bright parade, just the night and that first slow wave. Velvet driveway, still under my skin. Velvet driveway, let the slow night in. You said something this morning that you didn't even notice. You said when we're 60, we should learn how to make pottery. And the word we landed on me like a quiet kind of peace. The casual way you said it, like the future was a place we'd already lease. You don't make grand declarations, you don't kneel with elaborate vows. You just slip the word forever into Tuesday sentences somehow. You'll say next year we'll plant tomatoes, you'll say someday we'll see Japan. You don't ask if I'm coming, you just include me in the plan. You talk about us in future tense, like we're the obvious thing. You talk about us in future tense, and it's the most beautiful ring that you've ever put on me without ever putting one on. You talk about us in future tense, and I know exactly where I belong for all the years to come. Last week you said when we're old and you're driving me crazy, we'll laugh about this argument and shake our heads completely. And I almost stopped you mid-sentence to ask, did you hear what you just said? You gave us 40 more years while stirring something on the stove head. You talk about us in future tense, like we're voices are loud, but the casual ones are sure. Anyone can promise forever when the moment is romantic and pure. But to drop us into a sentence about retirement or a dog, that's a love that's woven through, a love I can read in any fog of doubt I have. You talk about us in future tense, and so I know we're real. You talk about us in future tense, and it's the loudest seal on a love I've sometimes questioned on nights when the doubt comes around. You talk about us in future tense, and I find my way back to the ground of us, the ground we share. You talk about us in future tense without even noticing, and I notice every time, and I love you a little more every single time you say we. I used to start most sentences with sorry just in case. I said sorry when I needed water, sorry when I left the place, sorry when I asked a question, sorry when I took my turn. I was apologizing for existing, and I didn't even learn. You started catching me mid-sorry every day. You'd raise an eyebrow gently and ask what I was trying to say. You said you don't owe an apology for being in your own life, and the way you said it hit my chest like a soft kind of light. I stopped apologizing for things that weren't really wrong. I stopped apologizing for being where I belong. You taught me sorry's meant for hurting, not for breathing in a room. I stopped apologizing, and I finally feel like I assume a little space without doom. I still slip up sometimes, the reflex doesn't fully leave, but you pointed out so kindly that I learn instead of grieve. You're not making me feel guilty for the habit I had grown. You're just showing me a way to finally hear my voice as my own. I stopped apologizing for things that weren't really wrong. I stopped apologizing for being where I belong. You taught me sorry's meant for hurting, not for breathing in a room. I stopped apologizing, and I finally feel like I assume a little space without doom. like it always did. I stopped apologizing, and I haven't shrunk a bit. I stopped apologizing, and the world adjusted to it. Turns out most people are fine with you taking up your share. I stopped apologizing, and I'm finally allowed to be there. I'm finally allowed to be here. I stopped apologizing. Thank you for that. Thank you for not flinching when I started to expand. You stayed the same size, and I grew. I started running because you said I should take care of myself. You didn't push, you didn't shame me. You just believed in someone else. The version of me you saw was healthier than the one I knew. I laced up shoes the next morning, trying to become him for you. And somewhere in the second mile of the third week of the month, the motivation stopped being about you and became something I owned alone. I wasn't running to deserve you, I was running because I felt alive. And that small shift in my reasons was the thing that let it survive. I started for you, but I'm continuing for me. The work is mine now. I quit the things that hurt me, I called the people I'd avoided. I sat with feelings I had been running from until I finally faced them undivided. None of this was your assignment, none of this was something you required. You just made me feel like maybe the man I could become wasn't tired. I started for you, but I'm continuing for me. I started for you, and I see the difference clearly. You weren't a savior, just a spark. I had to do the rest. I started for you, but the work belongs to my own chest. The work is mine now. I need you to know this, 'cause I've heard the warnings of people who got healed and left in different mornings. That's not what's happening here. I'm not getting strong to leave, I'm getting strong to stay. And that's what I believe. That's what I believe. I started for you, but I'm staying for us. I started for help me stand on. Started for you. Continuing for me, but still walking next to you, hand in hand, side by side, for all the years. Name in the rearview, soft as city smoke, a fading line of amber, and a heart that almost broke. I drove through all the places where we used to come alive, and every mirror caught a spark of your mouth against the night. Your name in the rearview, still burning after mine. Your name in the rearview, still somewhere in my smile. I thought love disappeared when the taillights left too soon, but your name in the rearview still turns the black to blue. Diner by the freeway, the bridge above the trains, the corner where you laughed at me and lit a fire through the rain. The radio kept trembling with songs we used to know, and every passing streetlight made the old ache glow. Not regret, not goodbye, more like fire that I learned to drive. Some nights I keep on going, some nights I nearly stop. Then your memory turns golden and the loneliness lets drop. Not a ghost to haunt me, not some wound to prove, more like love once had a face, and mine still knows the view. If I could lose one thing, it would not be this. Not the road, not the dark, not the shape of your kiss. Because even gone, you still come through, in the glass, in the light, in the blue. Past the harbor, the fog came in, soft on the water, soft on your skin. Boats in tell the cold. My name in your mouth, turn the dark into gold. A girl cried once, and even that was gone. The whole world narrowed to your shoulder and the dawn. No one saw, no one knew how the sea kept opening around me and you. Now when the city gets too bright and every window hurts my eyes, I go back there inside my mind to where the fog made love feel kind. Not loud, not fast, not made to prove, just harbor hushing something true. If memory is a shore, then I know what it's for, to bring me back to that blue hour once more. Half past the harbor still moves inside my chest. Half past the harbor still feels like where I'm best. Half past the harbor, if memory is a shore, then I am standing there with you forevermore. The fog erased the boats, not us. You asked me what was wrong. I said nothing, I'm just tired. You asked me 3 more times that week, and every time I lied. It wasn't nothing, it was everything at once. A love so full inside my chest, I couldn't shape it into words. You started reading my silence like a language I don't speak. You filled it in with meaning that was never what I'd mean. You thought I was leaving, you thought I'd given up, but I was drowning in a feeling that I didn't know how to bring up. Forgive me for the silence, it was never empty, it was full. Forgive me for the silence, I was loving you beyond my tools. I didn't have the language for the size of what I felt. Forgive me for the silence, it was everything I couldn't tell. You cried and said, just say it, even if it's bad, I need to hear. And I opened up my mouth, and what came out was just a tear. Not because it's over, but because you're standing here, still asking, still waiting, still choosing to be near. Forgive me for the silence, it was never empty, it was full. Forgive me for the silence, I was loving you beyond my tools. I didn't have the language for the size of what I felt. Forgive me for the silence, it was everything I couldn't tell. I'll learn to say it ugly, I'll learn to say it wrong. I'll learn to let the messy words be better than the quiet all along. Better than the quiet. I'll choose the mess, I'll choose the stumble over silence every time from now. Forgive me for the silence, I'm breaking it tonight. Forgive me for the silence, here's everything inside. I love you like a man who never learned the proper way, but I'm learning now. I'm saying it now, I'll say it every single day. Forgive me, I love you. I should have said it sooner, I should have said it louder. I'm saying it now. You made a whole evening out of something small, I said. A passing comment on a flavor you found and brought home instead. Most people would have nodded and forgotten by the day. You write the small things down like they're treasures on display. You celebrate weird victories, like I quit drinking soda last month, or I called my brother on Sunday, or I cooked a meal and didn't ruin the fun. Most people would have skipped past these, looking for the bigger marks. You light up my entire kitchen over the smallest little sparks. You make small things big in a world that makes big things small. You make small things big, and you find the gold in all the afternoons that everyone dismisses, the Tuesday no one would recall. You make small things big, and it changed how I see it all. Changed how I see my whole life. Because of you I notice the wins that wouldn't make a list, the moments most people skip, the flickers most would miss. You taught me that a Wednesday can be worth remembering if someone treats it like a gift and gives it life and meaning. You make small things big in a world that makes big things small. You make small things big, and you find the gold in all the afternoons that everyone dismisses, the Tuesday no one would recall. You make small things big, and it changed how I see it all. Changed how I see my whole life. There's a culture out there that only honors mountaintops. You honor the path between them, you honor where I sit and stop, you honor the way I tied my shoes, the way I made it through the day. You make small things big, and in doing that you say that my whole life has been worth honoring. small things big, and the smallness now means everything. The smallness is everything. You make small things big. Look what you did to me. I see the world with bigger eyes and smaller scope and bigger gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. I was being short with you, snapping over nothing again. Most people wouldn't match that energy, or walked away withdrawn. You looked at me steady and said softly, "That's not you. I know you, and that voice you're using is not the one I love most through." You didn't lecture, didn't shame me, didn't tell me how I'd hurt. You just gently named the difference between my worst and what I'd earned. The version of myself I'd worked toward, the version I'd been growing. You spoke to him directly, like the rest of me wasn't showing. You speak to my better self, even when my worst is loud. You speak to my better self, even in the doubting crowd. You don't address the version flailing, you address the one I'm becoming. You speak to my better self, and he comes forward slowly humming, comes back to the surface. It's a particular kind of faith, to talk past someone's storm, to trust the calm is in there, the kindness still informs the deepest part of who they are. Even when behavior strays, you speak to my better self, and he answers when you raise. You speak to my better self, even when my worst is loud. You speak to my better self, even in the doubting crowd. You don't address the version flailing, you address the one I'm becoming. You speak to my better self, and he comes forward slowly humming, comes back to the surface. Most people meet you where you are, and then they leave you there. You meet me where I'm trying to go, and help me find the stair, the one that lifts me up to him, the man I wanna be. You speak to my better self, and then I get to be him with you. I get to be him. You speak to my better self, and I wanna be him more. You speak to my better self, and I'm not bracing anymore for someone to remind me that I've slipped and I've been low. You speak to my better self, and I rise Thank you for waiting. Thank you for knowing he was always there. August leaning on the water tower, last heat in the air, and your hand already slipping towards somewhere not here. We drove out past the football field, where the town let evening yield to one long golden dusty blue, that kind of sky that looked like you. You kept your window halfway down, your hair moving with the sound of one last song from local FM, like summer didn't know it had to end. Don't say forever, don't say goodbye, just stay here with me till the light leaves the sky. Last light in August, don't fade too fast. We were never built forever, but we were built to last. At least this long, at least this bright, at least this beautiful tonight. You traced a circle on my arm, as if to keep the evening warm. I wanted time to lose its nerve and let us stay where young hearts were. But even perfect weather bends, even good things learn to end. And all the gold that touched your face made leaving feel like grace. No tears yet, no turning away. Let the dark come slow, let it take its time to take. Last light in August, don't fade too fast. We were never built forever, but we were built to last. At least this long, at least this bright, at least this beautiful tonight. If I could keep one thing whole, I'd keep this hour in my soul. Not to go back, just to know we really burned that gold. Last light in August still lives in my chest, not because it didn't end, because it gave its best. Last light in August, I still see it in the blue. Every summer that leans toward night comes back carrying you. The sun went down, the color stayed. I used to check your face for exits, search your voice for warning signs, count the hours between your messages, like a man diffusing minds. I'd rehearse the way you'd leave me, draft the speech I'd give the wall. Loving you was half devotion, half preparing for the fall. And something shifted without asking, somewhere between a month and a year. I caught myself not bracing when you said, come over here. My chest forgot to clench, my mind forgot its favorite lie, and I stood inside your arms without one foot aimed at goodbye. Stop being afraid, and I don't know when it happened. I stopped being afraid, not because the risk got flattened, but because you showed up so steady and so sure, that my body learned to trust you before my brain could say, don't you dare. Stop being afraid, and the world got wider than I knew. I sleep with my back to you now. It's how I know it's real, 'cause the version of me that was guarded would have never showed the parts that heal. The slowest, the most open, the side that doesn't watch the door. I give you that without thinking, and I've never done that before. Stop being afraid, and I don't know when it happened. I stopped being afraid, not because the risk got flattened, but because you showed up so steady and so sure, that my body learned to trust you before my brain could say, don't you dare. Stop being afraid, and the world got wider than I knew. Do you know what you did by simply not leaving, by simply staying ordinary on ordinary evenings? You didn't rescue me, you didn't heal my past, you just existed so consistently that my fear ran out of gas. It just ran out. I stopped being afraid for the first time in my life. I stopped being afraid, and it feels like breathing right. Not the gasp of someone drowning, not the shallow kind of air, but the deep and easy kind that says you're safe and someone's there. Someone's always there. Stop being afraid. And I didn't even notice. That's how safe you made me. I didn't even notice. Called my mother last weekend for the first time without prompting. She started crying on the phone and said, you've been so different lately. You asked me how I'm doing, and then you actually want to hear. And I realized I'd learned that from you, and I almost cried myself out of the car. I'm a better friend now. I show up when I used to flake. I check in when nothing's wrong, just because I wanna make sure they know I'm thinking of them the way you think of me. I'm passing it along like fire, and no one knows the source is thee. They just feel the warmth. I'm a better friend because of you. I'm a better son because of you. The way I love the people in my life got a softer hue, because you showed me what was possible by doing it with me. I'm a better friend because of you, and the world is gentler quietly because of how you love me. My brother said I've changed. He said you're easier to know. I bring food now when I visit. I remember the things he told me long ago. He doesn't know there's a translator living in my chest. You taught me how to love a person, and now I love them all with more rest, with more patience, with more grace. I'm a better friend because of you. I'm a better son because of you. The way I love the people in my life got a softer hue, because it showed me what was possible by doing it with me. I'm a better friend because of you, and the world is gentler quietly because of how you love me. This is what good love does. It overflows, it rains, it teaches by example, and the lesson always stays. Everyone in my life is getting a version of you secondhand, and they don't know they're meeting you, but I do. I understand. I know it's you in everything. I'm a better friend because of you. I'm a better person too. I'm a better friend because of you, and the people in my circle knew something changed but couldn't name it. I can name it. It's the way you love. I'm a better friend because of you, and the world is softer all of the places you've never even been. I'm a better friend because of you. You're in every kindness, you're in every callback, every showing up. You taught me how, and I'm passing it on. Every morning I'm already up, watching the world come back to you. Your eyes still closed, your breath still slow, but your hand is reaching through the space between us, finding mine, without you knowing what you've done. Your body wakes up loving me before your day's begun. You don't open your eyes for a while, you just hold what you found. Like the first task of being awake is making sure I'm around. Then a small smile, almost shy, before your face is even on. You wake up looking for me, like that's where every morning goes. The way you wake up looking for me is the proof I never asked for. The way you wake up looking for me says everything I needed to know, more than any words you've ever said, than any vow you've ever made. The way you wake up looking for me is the deepest thing displayed by a body that's not even thinking yet. I've watched you do this every morning for longer than I can count. Your hand reaches out the same way, like a beautiful daily account of where I am in your nervous system, where I've taken up your space. The way you wake up looking for me is the most unguarded face of how completely I am yours. The way you wake up looking for me is the proof I never asked for. The way you wake up looking for me says everything I needed to know, more than any words you've ever said, than any vow you've ever made. The way you wake up looking for me is the deepest thing displayed by a body that's not even thinking yet. Your conscious mind can lie, your conscious words can fade, but the body that wakes up reaching is making something it doesn't have to make. A choice before there is a choice, a love before the day. The way you wake up looking for me is the love I'd never doubt away. I'd never doubt away again. The way you wake up looking for me will outlive every word. The way you wake up looking for me is the truest thing I've heard from any version of you that wears the daylight clothes. The way you wake up looking for me is the answer that nobody knows but me, just me. The way you wake up, and your hand finds mine before you even know that you're awake. And I love you with everything I have for doing it.